it's Jo here, founder of Freckles, and in this week's video I'm going to talk all about holiday entitlement. Now, holiday entitlement is one of the biggest queries and questions we get, and it's also probably one of the topics that causes the most confusion. So I'm actually over here at the whiteboard because it's often easier if I show you an example. Holiday isn't meant to be confusing. As we discussed in the contract video, holiday is actually a natural entitlement. You are entitled to it regardless of how big your contract is. Now, the key things to think about, which I'm going to outline, is that there are two variables that you need to take into consideration. One is the statutory holiday entitlement variable, which is 5.6. This is the legal requirement in the UK, so that's a key figure you need to have. Alright? And the other is to take into account either the number of hours you work per week or the days you work per week. Now, if you work 5 days a week, 8 till 6, perfect, do it in days. If you work 3 afternoons per week, 3 till 6, you can do it in days. If you start working, so that would be 3 days. If you work kind of 10 till 6, 3 till 4, 9 till 2, and you work different hours each day, do it in hours, I would suggest, because else it can get a bit more complex. However, you have to remember that most clients are working in days, so you might have limits on kind of the hours you can take. Alright, but anyway, keep that in mind. I'm going to take you through an example. So say Jo works 20 hours per week over 5 days, so she works 4 hours a day. We can do, because it's the same number of hours each day, we're going to do the 5-day variable. The variable, as I mentioned before, is 5.6. That's the statutory holiday entitlement, which does include bank holidays. There are 8 bank holidays in the UK that you will kind of come out of your holiday allowance. So therefore, if we do the maths, Jo's holiday entitlement is 5, which is the number of days, multiplied by 5.6, which is the variable. That gives us 28 days, because that was the unit we went for, holiday per year, alright, per annum. So that's my total amount. As I've just mentioned, 8 days of bank holidays, so that relates to those. So actually, and obviously the bank holidays are set days throughout the year, so that gives me 20 days that I can choose and I can take whenever. And as I work 5 days, that's equivalent to 4 weeks, alright? Now, what you need to work out is your accrual rate. I do an accrual rate in months, so to do that you'd go 28, which is the number of days you're entitled to per year, divide by 12, which equals a rate of 2.3. So for every month I work with the family, I accrue an amount of holiday as 2.3 per year, per month even. So I accrue 2.3 days holiday per month. Now that's it really. And all you have to do is go away and take your variable, put that in here, use the fixed variable, multiply them together, and that's what you get. And then divide it by 12 to work it out if you want to work it out as a monthly accrual rate. Complicate you, I'm going to put a worked example below again, so you can kind of just take that maths away with you. But obviously if you have any questions or you need a hand with anything, then let me know. This is very straightforward. I haven't touched upon if it's a term time only contract. I will do that in another video because it's just quite complex. Alright, so that's everything from me today. I hope that helps. Any questions, then let me know.